So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now the ball in. Oh, smashing header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Kante. And this is... And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pull it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Lahm, showing good feet. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Hullet. Conte. Dembele. Now it's Cantona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ribéry. Can he get on the end of this? Wriggles his way through. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And the return pass. And here's Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Koundé. France finding their passes. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Conte. That's a super give and go. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Kante. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cantona, here's real chance! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's picked his way through. Bergomi with the clearance. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, well measured. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And reclaimed it in a trice. Seedorf. Bellingham. And it's Koundé.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kante receives it in a good position here. Played in. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Cantona.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Played out wide, looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Crosses it in. He's got full. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And they win it back again. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. Bale. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale. And it's played in. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
France having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Looking for the run, and he was alert to it. Now he's off and running. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. Lahm.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's taking no chances there. France have the chance to go the other way. Tries to pass it through. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Bellingham. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bale. Now the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 11, Ribéry, le numéro 10. À leur place, le numéro 13,
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Le numéro 24.
Bale.
Attention, changement.
That's good play. It's a good-looking delivery. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. What a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out towards the flank. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cantona. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's managed to get free. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Drogba. And it's Pedri. Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
France perhaps contemplating their next change here. Makaleli. Little pass back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cantona. Can he finish? And that should get the job done.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 5.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
À leur place.
Oh, that's nice.
Le numéro 20. Le numéro
Great
7.
run on the overlap
Changement
here.
en cours.
Now it's crossed into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He can get that clear.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Thuram. Crosses it in. Cleared without hesitation.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He won't be happy with that one. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Lahm. An instinctive delivery. And he's there to clear it. And it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
We are into stoppage time. Lahm has it in a wide position. Thuram is there to clear. So that's it. It is all over. France have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which bullets!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive
He gets big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. Koundé calmly anticipates. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bellingham. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. And it's Lahm. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. Nice looking ball. Now it's Haaland.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Takes a shot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And here's Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Makaleli. Now it's Platini. And it's made its way to him.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's managed to gift it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bale. Bale powering forward here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that has been clubbed away. Yaya Toure. Pullet. Tries a measured ball. And the shot! It's in! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Platini. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Knocks it into space. There's a shot. Header! It's there! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real
chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pullet is offering a wry smile there.
Half-time getting close now. Seedorf. Terrific header. Harmlessly behind.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Pullet. Bellingham. Makaleli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Koundé. Now that's well seen too.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Haaland. Yaya Toure. That's good running with the ball. Conte. Now it's Platini. And here's Dembele. Dembele purring through the gears. And there's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
France would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake and they've got to move on.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Gullit clears. Saliba. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Bergomi with the clearance. Seedorf. Distributed tidily. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's in a great position here. Nice control. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's the throw. Thuram. Cantona is herring after that one. Bale. And it's Yaya Toure. Played out towards the right wing. Flings in across. Saliba clears it away. Dembele, who does have an assist to his name. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf. And it's Conte. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Gullit. Makelele makes the interception. And here's Platini. Thinks about the shot.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
60,332.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Cantona. Decent chance! And he hits the net. France are back on level terms. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 29.
And Ribéry! And it's come back out to him. Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ribéry is wide and looking to get onto this. Lamar with the short one. Oh, that was vital.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ribéry. Ribéry. Ribéry! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's De Jong. Yaya Touré. And he's had it nicked away. Touré really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And he welcomes it in. Van der Sar gets rid without sophistication. He is through here. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there goes the final whistle. France have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Please be reminded that
Well,
drinking
from
is
behind,
only
Jim,
allowed
that
in
is
the area
some win,
restricted
isn't it?
in this map.
I
Thank
take
you
this
very much
every
for your
week, Peter.
cooperation.
What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.